Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Smash JT. If I were to ask you what's one weapon you'd want to bring with you to a bank robbery, you'd probably say a zapper, right? Well, probably not the most effective weapon, but a guy in Mexico was caught using one of these wrapped in duct tape holding up a bank. A Nintendo Light Gun Zapper. This is real life. This actually happened. JT. Straight out of the pages of I Can't Make This Crap Up. Apparently, if you can think it up, it will eventually happen if it hasn't already. But somebody was caught using a Nintendo Light Gun Zapper robbing a bank in Hermosillo, Mexico. First brought to us by the Cronio.sv, which is a Mexican website. This page talks about how the guy who was captured shortly after robbing the bank is the guy who may be responsible for up to 15 other unsolved crimes in Mexico. So this dude, who was robbing a bank with a fake light gun, was also committing other crimes and getting away with them. So this is unbelievable on many levels, but just the fact that a dude was using the light gun to rob a bank brings up so many questions. Did the bank teller know it was a real gun? Did they think it might be fake? Did they have any questions about it? Clearly not, because they gave the guy the money and he was escaping, and while he was escaping, the police apprehended him. So the teller thought it was a real gun. He put duct tape on a zapper, which looks very little like an actual firearm, but I guess in the heat of the moment you may not be able to determine what's real and what's not, and if I put myself in that position, I'd like to think that I'd recognize it being a fake gun, but if someone's gonna point a real gun at me or a fake gun at me, I'm not gonna be one taking chances. I'd probably just give the money over, because at the end of the day, it's not your money, you're just working at the bank. But anyways, this guy was captured by the police and he's in trouble for up to 15 other crimes in Mexico, using a light gun to rob a bank. This actually happened. It's real news. It actually took place. The photo of the guy online who was caught, and here's a picture of the gun that he used. What many people used to think was just simply a weapon to shoot electronic ducks clearly can be used for more nefarious purposes. But the craziest part about it was, it initially worked. He got the money and was escaping, which means he tricked somebody into thinking it was a real gun. Which makes me wonder how desperate this guy must have been. If he didn't even have the means to obtain a real firearm, he had to make a fake one to rob a bank, which brings up a whole load of other questions. That's pretty scary to go in robbing a bank with a fake gun, especially when many banks have officers who have actual weapons on them and could shoot you dead. So you're taking quite a risk robbing a bank in the first place, but it's even more of a risk if you don't even have a real gun with you. This guy clearly was very desperate and needed money as bad as you can get it because he was making up a fake weapon just to rob the bank. And I think it's absolutely hysterical that a toy from the 80s on the Nintendo was wrapped in duct tape and used to pretend as a real gun. That's just insane to me. It goes right into the pages of the wackiest criminals, the dumbest criminals, the things people will do just to get ahead in this world. Wrapping a zapper in duct tape. You can't even make that stuff up. Anyways, the guy was captured, and while he wasn't using a real weapon, it could be considered armed. I'd be interested to see how they try him, although it's in Mexico and I have no idea how the laws work there. Even if they have some, I wonder how they'd apply them to this circumstance. There's, like I said, a lot of questions surrounding this guy. He's been apprehended, he's in prison right now, and awaiting trial. So there you have the story of the Zapper robber. It goes right up there with all the other wacky and crazy criminal stories that you hear these days. I don't understand what goes through the minds of some of these people who are doing these things. Clearly not very much, but they do get creative. I'll give them that. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this robbery attempt. Honestly, is it funny? Is it scary? Is it ridiculous? I'd be interested to hear your perspective on a dude using a zapper wrapped in duct tape at a bank. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a good one.